Welcome back to Western New York Living. February may not be the time some of you are thinking about the exterior of your home, but there's no better time than the present to start gathering ideas and to start to work on transferring the curb appeal of your house. No matter snow, sleet, or rain, to stick with our post office thing. Mike Washington and his crew at Ivy League Construction can help with all of your home improvement needs, and he joins us this morning. Mike, good to see you.
Hey, good to see you, Kevin. Thank you. Thanks for having us.
It's February. Seems weird to be talking about exterior work on the house, but if people are thinking about a siding project on their house, they should start looking at it right now, correct?
Absolutely. This is really the time to start worrying about the exterior house. We're always talking curb appeal. So if you're standing at the curb or driving by someone's house, hey, how does it look? Siding is a really big indicator of, hey, how your property is maintained, how it looks. It's one of the first things people see as they're approaching your house. One of the last things you'll see when they're leaving your home. So siding is a real big, and there's so many different looks and different types of colors today and options that are out there. It's just awesome. There's so many different options and colors and just shapes and sizes and things you can do and combinations you can put together that it really, really can make your home yours and really show them your style.
Yeah, siding's probably something homeowners don't think about too often, except for when they're pulling in to their driveway and look at their siding and think, okay, it needs to be painted, or what can be done. And to get it changed, today's siding is different than the siding on Grandma and Grandpa's house, isn't it?
Absolutely. You know, the two sidings, the main type of sidings that we install is going to be a fiber cement hardy product, which is actually a concrete siding, and vinyl siding. Those are the two main options that we'll have for you. Now, inside of those, hardy is going to come in cedar shake, scallops, regular clapboard look. There's going to be stucco look there. All the trim details can be made out of hardy. And then also on the vinyl side, you're going to have the same things again. You're going to have cedar shake look, regular siding. So you're going to have 4x4, 4x5, Dutch lap. So there's so many different options in siding. And then you start adding color to it. As far as the trim colors on the vinyl side, you're literally going to have 1,400 colors to choose from. All sorts of different options. That's going to be vinyl wrapped aluminum to go on all your windows, all your doors. We can match and mix colors on corner posts and bodies of siding. And then you really start to look into the shutters. So that's usually going to be the third color that you'll put on your house, or the fourth. And to really draw out the different characteristics between all the dark colors you have today on the hardy side and on the vinyl, these dark, rich grays and tans and earth tone colors that are out there. There's so many endless options. It's just awesome. It really is.
And I know there's a lot of warranty advantages to vinyl siding. But what we also want to mention, when you're redoing your siding, it's a great time to look at insulation. Talk about that on those exterior walls.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, usually I would say probably about 80% of the time when we take apart our siding, we're actually, probing our walls to find out, is there enough proper R value in the houses? Most of the houses in Western New York don't. The homes were built, 100 years ago, 120 years ago, some from 80 years ago, 70. And the technology and the way to insulate it properly, cellulose insulation, we use a ton in our walls. Once we do the inside of the cavity, we actually come to the outside. We'll tie back the whole building. So that's going to give us wind rating. Okay. All those seams get taped. Then we're going to put Dow insulation over the top of that. That's going to give us another R4. So usually I can be able to get a wall to like an R19 or 20. Which is huge in our area, specifically for the extreme temperatures we have. Obviously it's very cold right now, and then come summertime when it gets to 80, 90, 100 degrees and you're cooling your home, there's also a lot of savings there, and people forget about that. So it's actually all year that you can actually save, and we have all sorts of plans that we can turn you on to through the state. NYSERDA has a lot of options for finance, and also some low interest loans, and also some free money. And then Ivy League also has a bunch of options right now. We have some 0% financing for 48 months. We have some 0% for 2 years. There's a lot of different options we can put out, or we also have options if you want to make your payment smaller and stretch that payment over 5, 10, or even 15 years. So there's tons of different options to people make it affordable, but at the same time not have to cut out on I guess the quality of how the install goes on, to make sure that it's really installed properly and to serve you. When you do siding, hardy or vinyl, it's final. You're never going to do it again. You're never going to paint your house again, and you want to do it right the first time.
Yeah, makes sense. Thanks so much, Mike. Ivy League Construction, the most trusted name in home improvement, and they're ready to help you with any project you may have. To find out more about all the exterior and interior home improvement services they offer, head over to the website at ivyleagueconstruction.com or give them a call 875-8654. Remember, they do offer great financing options, as Mike mentioned, for all your home improvement projects to make them affordable. Now, coming up next.